Hi, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the Strike Witch shooting game. It's one of those few games where it shows that even if it's based off of the TV show, it doesn't have to suck. This game is really good. Perhaps we'd see more such quality games if there was more independent development and less going to the lowest bidder. You start the game by choosing one of a couple of different wings. They obviously have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it's kind of cool because all the different girls' personalities really show through with which ones you choose. You can even choose some bonus ones like the Humanoid Neroi or even Warlock. I'm going to start out with Charlotte Yeager and Francesca Lucchini, which is probably my favorite team. As far as the movement is concerned, you're always controlling the main character, and your wingmen follow one of two paradigms. They either echo what your main character is doing, or you can manually command your wingman to come towards you. This is one of the latter. Usually with the latter form of control, if you make your wingman come all the way towards you, you'll join up, and then you can separate by using your magic command. When you do that with this team, Lucchini goes flying off vertically, leaving a protective trail in her wake. As you can see, none of the bullets are making it through the trail that she left. With this team also, you can position Lucchini when she's separately so that her protective barrier will be shielding Charlotte whenever necessary. The defensive capabilities in this game can be kind of overpowered at times, but that's part of the fun, is just seeing, what combinations will yield the most bang for the least effort. This is the team comprised of the 3 German girls in Strike Witches, or those from Karlsland as it is in the TV show. This team has the other kind of movement style that I was talking about, where your wingmen are just following you with whatever you do. Another thing that's different about this team is they have a proc style attack. Namely, whenever Erica gets hit by something or grazes something, she does this really damaging tornado style attack, you can see. It really accounts for a different kind of feel, whether you're actively shooting directly or you're trying to get your wingman to attack indirectly. This team also has a weird melee attack that I'm not entirely sure how to optimally use, but that's their magic ability, which isn't being shown off particularly right here. Unrelated to this team in particular, I did want to comment on how amazing this music is. I really love how it jumps between the bouncy rock music and the gothic techno. It suits this atmosphere perfectly. In this stage, you get to face off against some familiar enemies. You get to see the cube Neroi that the girls fought in the anime. Right now I'm using the Mio and Perrine team. Mio, she's fairly strong just as a normal attacker, but in addition to her decent gun power, she also uses her katana. Whenever you graze up against something, she lashes out with it and fires out a shockwave. As weird as it is to say this, Perrine is probably the most aggressive of all the passive wingmen you have. And there's the shockwave. This really isn't a very good stage to show off Mio's capability, but honestly I wanted to pick this stage because it corresponds to the anime episode where Perrine uses her static shock attack. So that's most of what I wanted to say about this game. It's definitely one that you should download and try out for yourself. I'm including a link to the page that the author's site has it posted on in the comments. This boss in particular is one of my favorite fights in the game. It's fast and furious, it's not too difficult, and There's a whole lot of ways you could tackle it based on which team you're using. Now, while this game isn't particularly difficult by most bullet hell standards, you still want to pay attention to what you're doing, because I was trying to figure out what I was going to say for this review while recording this, and so I had a whole bunch of deaths that I normally wouldn't have had. The game is pretty generous with how many continues it gives you, so pretty much everyone will be able to beat it if they invest a little bit of time. There is a bit of a learning curve here, so while I say it's an easy game, you're probably not going to clear it your first try, which is just as well for a bullet hell since they really thrive on replay value, which this game has in spades.